Hello, friends. I feel like there are not enough deep breaths in the world right now. Um, but that is precisely why it is a good time to do ritual and to recenter using art and the practice of making art as the tool for recentering, healing, and just coming back to self. So that is what this is today. There is no intention for this to be a one size fits all, and no intention for this to be a magical solution to all that ails you. Um, but it can be a strengthening tool. This is actually something I've been working with some of my students on using a gratitude practice to help support. There's also the practice of reading and staying up to date and being knowledgeable and vigilant. But with all of that, there's also the need to not burn out. So that is my intention today with this ritual, with this recording, is to give you a tool in the toolbox that you can always revisit for recentering. Yesterday was the dark moon in Aquarius. This really is, yes, Shiva, I know. This is the dark night of the soul as a collective, right? Or at least finding our light in the darkness. Because we are the ones we've been waiting for, and that is what's most important. Um, is remembering that, coming home to that, and empowering ourselves, right? This is the year of the hermit. The hermit is a great teacher around the diligence of showing up for the self to understand in that dark journey that though might be lonely at times, is filled with our light. So with that, let's take it over to the slides. Recentering in stressful times. Take a deep breath. Unclench your jaw. And let's drop in. We're going to start with some stretching together. So feel free to join me if you wish. Follow my voice or what I'm doing in the tiny part of the screen. But take a moment to stand. If that's possible, do some standing postures for a moment, or sit if that's most supportive. And what we're gonna do is take the breath in, out, in, or well, in and out. That's the way. Let's start with a deep breath in, bringing the hands to the heart. Hold here, exhale, expand. Inhale, bring that love in. Exhale, share that love out. Inhale, bring the love in. Exhale, bring the love out. Bring the hands side to side, stretch as far as you can, almost as if you were trying to touch both sides of the room. Bring the hands up with an inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down, forward fold. Very nice stretch. Hang here. pet your cat if they are there to pet, and roll it up nice and slow. Roll the shoulders once you get to the top. And we're going to take one arm, gently squeeze. Bring it across your body. Wiggle the fingers that are outstretched. Release and swing those arms back and forth. Just loosening up the shoulders, loosening up any tension you might have in the upper body, and bring the other arm across. Gentle squeeze here. Don't forget to breathe. Wiggle the fingers that are out. And release. Swing those arms side to side, on front to back, or side to side, whichever feels right to you. Come back to stillness. And let's have a seat. When you are ready, we're just going to sink into a meditation. What I want you to do is kind of think on the word devotion. So find your comfortable seat, connecting with the breath, allowing your eyes to soften or close, excuse me. Reflecting on the word devotion. This is going to be a gratitude practice. And maybe we can use the word devotion, which is our word of the month on Patreon, to sink into that devotion of our practice, devotion to gratitude, devotion to self, devotion to the collective, and our purpose. And connect with the breath when you're ready. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And just be here, breathing in and focusing on that word, devotion. If you feel your mind wandering, remember the breath and our word, the month, devotion. Take one last deep breath in here. And let it out with a sigh. Just coming back into our space. And just relax here for a moment. You can even just keep your eyes closed as I speak. Maybe go back to closing your eyes if that feels good. Today we honor and sink into the devotion of gratitude. Gratitude as a form of resistance. Gratitude as a form of recentering. Gratitude as a form of self-love. And gratitude as appreciation for what fuels us. Take a deep breath here. In through the nose and out through the mouth. This is our little prayer here today. Wherever you are in this practice. I'm going to share a little quote. This quote comes from Randy Rosich. Showing gratitude is one of the simplest, yes, yet most powerful things humans can do for each other. So, really, just holding on to that feeling, that intention of devotion to gratitude as a form of resistance and a form of recentering. Because when we're centered, we are powerful, and that's important. One of the things I've been speaking to my students about is how gratitude actually helps us get out of tunnel vision. So when things are feeling really hard and really difficult, gratitude helps us come back in a way that is most supportive. And that's why this is our tool of recentering today, is because it is a radical act to be grateful and share that gratitude with others. It's a radical act to recenter ourselves, to focus on the good, honestly. There is so much. As we work today, please remember to practice mindful breathing. Take moments to pause, observe the emotions that come up, breathe deeply, and give gratitude for that breath. We're here to let go of any judgment or self criticism, focusing instead on the rhythmic flow of our breath and the evolving process we take today. Breath in the gratitude, breathe, sorry, breathe in the gratitude that fuels your work, your devotion to self, your recentering in hard times. So, for our gratitude practice today, we are going to start by making a list of all you're grateful for. Make the list as long as you can. What things, big or small, are you grateful for? And don't overthink it. Just let the gratitude run through you. So for me, it looks like sunlight on my face, flowers, friends, family, my body, my cat, cats in general, big trees, bugs, my ability to help others. One of my students offered up one thing she is grateful for is the ozone layer. Hell yeah. Need that ozone layer. So big and small, what's necessary, what's just wonderful in life that you're thankful to have with you, right? So we're gonna get into this practice. Pull up a little ditty. And I'll check back with you on our gratitude practice. All right, friends. Remember with recordings, you want to keep going. Please do. This is a great practice to do. So don't stop. If you feel like pausing this and putting on some music and just chilling out, you are welcome to do that at any point. And in fact, um, it's totally fair to do that because I will probably not go as long as you want. That's okay. So now that we have our list, and it's as long as we want it to be, let's reflect. This might be a good time to journal as well. Maybe think about these questions. What do you think about your list? Do you feel any different when you focus on gratitude? And what themes do you see in your list? Yeah. I see a lot in my list about my family and my loved ones. It's a big one. And for little things that are great, like grass. Not little, it's great. But feel into your body here. How do you feel in this moment? And how can reflecting on gratitude support your recentering, right? So maybe even take a breath, put both hands on your body, maybe one on your heart, one on your belly. Breathe out a nice solid breath and let it out. Just notice where you are now as opposed to just before. This recentering is just for your devotion to self, to your collective. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So let gratitude fill you up first. And if you haven't yet, take another deep breath in. Even if you have, just let's breathe in together, you and I. And let it out with a sigh. Recentering, refocus. And we just did this. So we've done our pause for the moment. If you want to do another one, go for it. I forgot about this slide. Um, Now it's time to just create. So now that we've really thought about our list of gratitude, we've practiced and channeled our list and just like really taken the time to reflect on how fucking good that shit is. Um, Now let's move forward. That's what this is all about. Reflect on your list as you work. Let it be your anchor as you create. Devotion to gratitude, devotion to the self and recentering so that we can continue on. Surrender to the process. As always, every mark is sacred, even mistakes. Follow your intuition and try to let go of judgment as you let the art flow through. There are no right or wrongs when it comes to channeling creativity and your creative muse. And also start with scribbles, start with basic shapes, colors, and don't overthink it, right? You notice your mind getting really critical. Remember to just say, thank you for trying to support me, but I got this. It's super chill. It's just me and my art supplies. Bye, bye, bye. And just keep moving through it. Every mistake is a happy accident waiting to be unearthed and played with. So, with that said, I'm gonna get back to our music, put on some jams, and I'll check back in soon. All right, guys. Keep going. Don't stop for me. I have to run. So keep doing what you're doing. Put on whatever jammy jams you want and just keep channeling. This is a practice. But if you are taking a break right now, I'll give you a second. You can leave up. These are great reminders as you're working. Let's take a deep breath again together. Um, let's take that deep breath now. Inhale in through the nose and out through the mouth. This recentering is an act of devotion to the self so that we can better show up to the collective. Continuing to fight and do the work that must be done. Start by journaling to help process anything that came up. I just wanted to end on this reminder. You are magic. Thank you for taking the leap and surrendering to the process. Your devotion to this work is sacred. And so I just want to thank you for showing up in whatever capacity you have been able to, because it matters. You matter. Your connection to your art matters. Your connection to your creativity matters. Your connection to your wild animal body and all the magic, all the unique ways you are the human you are matters. Do not let the bastards grind you down. I'm going to stop my share. And again, I'm just going to leave on this note. I'm grateful for all the support from you and from others. I'm grateful that you are here. And I am so grateful that you also showed up today in devotion for gratitude, in this devotion to self, for recentering in hard times. I love you. Let me know who you need. And until next time.